Thank you for tuning in. I was trying to understand the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case and was wondering what it was all about. And I narrowed down on one concept: victimhood. Yes, interpersonal victimhood is a reality. How often do all of us believe that when someone is not responding to us, it is because they don't like us? How often is it that we believe that if a friend doesn't smile back when we smile at them, it is that they don't want to be friends with us anymore? How often is it that when we are walking by on the road and we notice a stranger's angry face, we assume that that anger is directed towards us? Personalization, where we attribute motives which are actually not true to people who possibly take their time to respond to us because they may be very busy, strangers who may be preoccupied with their own difficulties who don't notice us at all, or a friend who's possibly just in his own world to not smile back. Victimhood has 4 dimensions. 1, where we are constantly seeking recognition for our victimization. 2, a moral elitism. 3, an inability to be empathetic or compassionate to the suffering of others. 4, a tendency to ruminate on the past victimizations that we have suffered. But it is important for us to know that not all people who are traumatized necessarily develop a philosophy of victimhood, and vice versa. And not everyone who develops a feeling of victimization has necessarily suffered trauma. To get rid of our feelings of being victims, let's do a couple of things. Let's look reality for what it is. Let's not look at the world through ideal, rose-tinted glasses, believing that everything should go our way. Let's stop whining when we suffer. Part of life is some amount of neglect, some amount of rejection, some amount of being completely oblivious to other people. Let's not stand on our moral or ethical high ground, thinking that just because we have values which are different from others, we are superior. And let's not constantly preoccupy our mind with a feeling of injustice, of how someone did this or someone did that to us. And more importantly, let us develop some empathy, compassion, and concern for the struggle of others. I do believe people who constantly play victim are people who have a false sense of entitlement, a false sense or a belief that they constantly have to be pandered to, that their injuries, their slights, their hurts are far more important than anyone else's. I think it's important for us to get off our high horse and realize that as humans, we all want the same thing. None of us are special, none of us are extraordinary. If we just give ourselves and the rest of the world the permission to be just like each other, maybe this sense of entitlement, of being superior will begin to dissipate. And maybe then you and I will stop feeling like victims. If you like what you hear, please do hit the like button, please subscribe to my channel, and please do share this video. Till next week, it's goodbye and thank you.